The following segment is a tribute to the late, great Loretta Lynn. In case you didn't know, Port Arthur's David Varnado is her former fiddle player. Here's David's longtime friend and colleague, Jesse Domingue, recalling the first time he saw Varnado performing with Loretta Lynn on television.
Found that he had wound up in Nashville, and I went back to work in the oil field. And we had satellite TV like 120 miles out in the Gulf, and Saturday night I always stayed up to watch the Grand Ole Opry. And I'd always go outside and make a round because I had engines that were running and I had temperatures and everything to check.
Right.
And I came back up the stairs and Loretta Lynn was singing. And all of a sudden, there's my boy with his tuxedo on, man, and he's getting down after us, man, you know. So I woke up everybody with a flash. Y'all come see, y'all come see, y'all come see, you know. So everybody came in the TV room. Well, what's the matter? I said, shut up and listen. You know, just shut up and listen.
This is my half a suit that I wore with Loretta Lynn, touring with, on the Grand Ole Opry with.
I recently spoke with David on King's Country about his time working with the former Queen of Country.
Loretta Lynn, I would say probably one of the best bosses that I've ever had that cared about me and cared about my family. And she was the reason that me and my wife packed up here in Beaumont, Texas and moved to Nashville and to start a life. And she definitely helped us do that. What a great lady. Loretta Lynn, Johnny Paycheck, both, they paved the way for me. When you don't mention that you played for Johnny Paycheck, who was a side guy for George Jones, and so many others, Ray Price, and you mentioned that you played for Loretta Lynn, or you played for Loretta Lynn, it got me so much work on the side from work that we didn't have on a weekend that I went out with Tanya Tucker and so forth. So it was definitely a stepping stone for me, if it's a light way to put it.
Loretta Lynn, again, she's gone at age 90. You got to know her pretty well. What kind of person was she?
An absolute wonderful. Loretta loved everybody. I will tell you this, Loretta was the type of person, she really and truly liked making people laugh. She was a funny, her kids were all funny. She liked making people laugh. She liked telling jokes and anything that would come across that she could get a laugh out of somebody and make them feel at home. I appreciate you having me on your show, Jim. I've got such great fond memories of Nashville, and definitely Loretta Lynn, playing for her, playing fiddle for her is going to be etched in my mind forever, and she will definitely be missed.
And the butchers won out.
What was your immediate feeling when you heard the news?
Heartbroken. Truly heartbroken. Dina, my wife, had gave me a call to tell me that she had passed away, and I immediately called one of the twins and talked to them. And I'm sad about it, but let me say this to you: she lived to be 90 years old. My gosh, that's a long life.
King of the road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
Turn me on. The body performs, but the soul has no will. When the tingle becomes a chill.
King of the road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?